Alright guys, welcome back to the Willie Grow channel. My name is John. If you're a first time visitor to the channel, welcome. I am very happy to have you. And if you're watching this video, it's most likely because you like grilled oysters. You're an oyster lover just like I am. And that's why you searched grilled oysters. Well, I got just the episode for you. I love eating oysters many different ways, but one of my favorite ways is on the grill. And as I will explain to you a little bit later in the video, grilling oysters on the half shell on the grill can be pretty messy, and you lose half of your juices. Well, I came across a product that is unbelievable. It changes all of that. So I want to explain to you guys what this product is. If you guys have ever heard of it, it's called the Oyster bed. That's what it is. This is a 12 pack. They have them smaller sizes, like in 6 packs, but it's an oyster bed. Let me show you what it looks like. Comes very well packaged. Comes with a cool, neat little bag too. Alright, we get that out. I mean, look at that. I will explain to you what all of this does coming up in the video, but just give you a little rundown of this. Is from when I first found this product and I went through their website and I was reading through it, apparently is the owners of the people that created the oyster bed this was meant to actually use oysters that have already been shucked. So this way the shells of the oysters don't get thrown away in the garbage and they're returned back to the wild, to the water. So this way you can buy pre-shucked oysters, which are fresh, pre-shucked, and you don't, obviously if you're buying pre-shucked, you don't have a shell to put your oysters on the grill, which makes a mess anyway. But that's why they came up with this. And you can just put your oysters in there, which I will show you in a little bit. So we'll get back into that a little bit more in the video. But unfortunately, I went to 2 different stores and I could not, due to the coronavirus and everything that's happening, I could not find any pre-shucked oysters. All the restaurants are, closed, so there ain't many fresh oysters going around, and I couldn't find pre-shucked. But I was lucky enough to have gotten my hands on some fresh oysters. So while we're here, I'm not going to be using these. I'm going to be shucking them, and I'm going to be demonstrating how this wonderful product works. So before we get to it, while we're here, let me give you a little lesson on how to shuck an oyster. So guys, stay tuned and we're going to grill some oysters. It's down here on this side. So this is the way you do it. Is you want to keep your oyster firm in your hand. You should use gloves. I'm not using gloves. Very firm on the tip. And you're going to find that little hinge right in the back. And you're just going to be pushing forward and twisting at the same time. So just like this. See how I'm twisting it? See, it just released. See that? So now I'm just going to run the knife and I'm going to cut that first abductor muscle. If you do it like that, you get a perfect cut every time. Now zoom in here a little bit, get a little closer. You see that muscle right there? So now we just take our knife and we go right underneath it. Like that, we cut it and we come in the back here and we release this muscle. And there it is. Our oyster is ready. But it's not going to go on the grill in here because everything will spill. And that's where I found a solution. So let me get the rest of our oysters here all shucked, and I'll take you to the next step. Alright, so here's what we're going to need. We're going to need, for this recipe, I'm only making 12 oysters, so it's just for me and my wife. We're going to need 3 cloves of garlic. They're pretty large. Definitely unsalted butter, because the oyster brine, the liqueur of the oyster, already has plenty of salt. They are salt water raised. So is every oyster. Duh. Unsalted butter. I'm going to use a whole stick. The oyster bed does recommend, they say on their website, use some kind of cooking spray. But I prefer to not do that. So instead, I'm going to use this really, really delicious olive oil. And then I'm just going to, with a paper towel, I'm going to coat the bottom of the oyster bed with this really good olive oil. Of course, we need our oysters. They're already shucked. Like I said, this is meant to be used with pre-shucked oysters already, so all the shells can get back to the ocean and serve their purpose. Which, when I'm done with these shells, it's only 12 oysters. I am actually going to keep these and put them around my garden, so you know, make it look pretty. The other thing I'm going to use, I like a little spice. This is my homemade fermented hot sauce, pepper mash. I make this every year. And I also like a little bit of lemon juice. So let me get all this chopped up, and then we'll get the butter melted, garlic in, and I'll show you the setup. You guys have no idea how excited I am to try these oysters. And I can't wait to see that I don't have to clean the grill afterwards, because I'm a firm believer this oyster bed is going to be absolutely astonishing. So I can't wait. So it's going to be good eating. You guys are going to see. It's going to be good. Alright, we got our butter and garlic melted. I already added the lemon juice to the butter, so this way I find that it's going to be a little bit more evenly spread. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a little bit of the olive oil there, and this is just so I can see. I'm going to coat all of this just with a paper towel. Pretty simple. And if there's extra down here, don't worry about it. This olive oil is delicious. Now, I'll give you guys a heads up warning. The one I'm using here is 12. And initially I had 12 oysters, but I couldn't help myself. And I did eat one. So, just to give you guys a heads up. See, leave that olive oil there, it's okay. Alright, here's our oysters. Let me get a spoon, hold on. This is all we're going to do. Just like that. I'm telling you now, this is going to be really delicious. go. I could have sworn I had only 11 or 12. Oh yeah, see, there's one missing there. That's okay. All right, so the next part. I mean, look at that. All that garlic, butter. Just gonna put it right over the top. Now you see it's already flowing. All of that juiciness is already flowing into the reservoir. Well, if you were to do this on the grill, on the half shell, you see everything that is spilling? It would have spilled into your charcoals. Well, with this oyster bed, it doesn't spill to your charcoals. It spills to this reservoir here, and you can dip your garlic bread, anything you want in this juice. That's the beauty of this oyster bed, is that you're not losing anything. Look at it. It's gushing. It's all going to be saved. I mean, doesn't that look appetizing already? Go ahead, tell me it doesn't look appetizing. Look at that. All of this would have been in your charcoals, but not with this oyster bed. Now, I like a little spice to mine, and this is my homemade Portuguese pepper sauce, pepper mash. Camera woman, the wife, do you want yours a little spicy?
Of course.
Okay, so we all agree on a little spice. Just a little spice.
Yummy.
Absolutely. And we'll add one to that. How's that looking, Edward? What do you think?
Pretty good.
Looks pretty good, huh? All right. So the camera woman's gonna put the camera back on my face. So okay, now let's bring these to the grill and we're gonna eat them. Here we go. So we'll leave these on the grill for about, I'd say 10 minutes, and we'll be back to have a look at them. So now we close her up. All right, let's have a look at them. Look at that. We lost no juices. These are going to be good. All right, these guys are done. It's time to take them out and go for the taste test. All right, guys, now comes the fun part, is I get to enjoy these wonderful oysters. So let's give it a taste test. See that sauce? You can even grab a little bit of extra sauce. That's fantastic. You get just a little bit of the lemon, a little bit of the garlic, the butter, the oyster kicks through at the end. I mean, it's fantastic. I'm going to go in for another one. You know, I apologize for teasing you guys this way. because I know you guys wish you had this, but it is possible. You go to the oysterbed.com and you can find this product there. If you like grilled oysters, anything on the grill with oysters, this right here is a game changer. Right here is a game changer. I would definitely recommend you go to their website. I will leave a link below in the description box, and you guys can search the whole website, the whole history as to how they came about creating this actually pretty amazing dish. So with that being said, here's the last bite. I'm speechless. Okay guys, so thank you for stopping by the channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I certainly appreciate it. And if you want to continue watching videos, at Will It Grow, the reason why I paused there is because the Kramer woman is going like this. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Leave your like if you like it.
Oh, she was saying leave the like. Oh, like this is my first video. Like I don't know to say. Camera woman, do you mind leaving the closing for me? Okay, guys, if you're new to Will It Grow, thank you for stopping by. Remember, if you want to continue watching my videos, you must be a subscriber to the Will It Grow channel. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit the share button, and you see the little circle of tomatoes? Click on that. But definitely go to the oysterbed.com and check them out. Don't go away just yet, because I'm going to show you what I did with the oyster shells. You guys stay safe. Alright guys, so see, the shells, you know, it's only 12 oysters. You know, they are not going to go to waste. Once again, these are beautiful oyster shells. You know, I'm just going to decorate my garden with them. I mean, you know, please don't throw your shells away. You know, make some use for them. You could make a lot of arts and crafts with these. Once they dry, you clean them up. And instead of throwing them away, give them to your local natural resources. If it happens that, you know, you have the live oysters fresh instead of the pre-shucked, which is the whole purpose of the oyster bed, is to make sure that all of these shells are returned back to the ocean to preserve our natural reefs. So that's just a creative way of repurposing the shells. You know, just the sun will hit them, turn them nice and white, and that'll look beautiful. Okay.